Alright, welcome to the stream, guys. Happy Friday. Hopefully you have a good weekend planned ahead of you. Tonight we're going to play some of the Long Dark. This is a game that we have had on our back burner for a couple weeks now. We will be having a review on the site shortly. I'm thinking probably by tomorrow. But yeah, let's play a little bit on stream. And we're going to start a new game for you guys so you can see it from the beginning. And also just to kind of give us a little bit of a new view on it again. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoy. Here's the opening of it. Just switch over. So this is still just the intro to the menu. So yeah, we'll just wait till we can get to the menu. Alright, so the story mode. So originally it was in early access with the survival mode. And here you had different scenarios where you dropped into different forest settings and you have to survive. And that was just very much like an open sandbox type survival mode. Now with the release of the game, since it's out of early access, beginning of this month I think, we have Wintermute. This is their story mode, and they've released so far the first 2 episodes. It's a 5-part series. The other episodes are coming later this year and ending in 2018. So yeah, let's get started here. Episode 1, Do Not Go Gentle. Mackenzie and Dr. Greenwood are separated after their plane crashes deep in the northern Canadian wilderness. Struggling to survive, Mackenzie explores the small town of Milton, where he begins to understand the scope of his quiet apocalypse. Ooh, eerie. Alright, let's jump into it. Gonna be a little cutscene here. That doesn't look good. It's gonna hurt. I don't know. Hopefully it comes out clean. That's not safe. Oh no. I don't know if I can recover from that. Alright. Wow, just look at that view.
I need to find some shelter from this wind.
This game is stunning, I must say. Alright, so it is a survival game, so I am gonna want to get out of this wind, as he said. Along the way, while I'm here, I should pick up some stuff.
Guess I'm stuck in some kind of ravine.
Well, these have to break down, so I'm not gonna do that right yet. Pick up a lot of these. Nope, not that one. A lot of the smaller ones. I think my sensitivity is a bit too high again. I think I updated it and it went back to kind of default. I'm gonna have to change that again. 9 minutes to break down. Sure. That's the interesting thing about this game is you might find some things, but to break it down in real time, it's gonna take time, right? So it takes that into account. However, it could be kind of hard to judge. Come on. Do you hold it? Oh yeah. There we go. Some bandages, antibiotics. Alright, so we gotta study the treatment. Medical treatments are man-made or harvested. They'll save my life. Use the status screen to check the health. Apply treatment using the first aid radial menu. And I can use treatments from my pack menu. Key to survival. Preparation and self-control are vital. Check your controls menu if you are unsure of how to do something. This will save your life. Yeah, I had that issue in a previous playthrough where I'm used to kind of running ahead in games. In this, even though it seems like you're hunting for Astrid and like pushing forward to new areas, still take your time. There's no need to rush. There's even more items to collect than you can think of. Like each day, items spawn again, as if there's like a storm and then they fall down from a tree or you know, things like that. So don't rush ahead like I did in a previous playthrough. Alright, so we can build a campfire. We'll need certain things like a fire starter, tinder, fuel. Fire starter for the most part is like matches and things like that. There are other options later on. Accelerant speeds up the process. Fuel types impact burn time and heat production. Active fire can be used to cook and boil water. So boiling water is can be done anytime. Somehow he like collects snow, and oh, look at that detail on that boot. The boot imprint, that looks really good. He collects snow and holds it, and then when you build a campfire, it melts the snow into a water jug, which he apparently has as well. Which, you know, whatever, it's not a big deal. He has it, he has it. Alright, so in this case, with a tinder plug, we're gonna get about 1 hour and 6 minutes of burn time. Well, that's more with the cinder firewood. If we start adding, so we can start this up, we'll get 8 minutes. Keep stoking the fire with more sticks. The time's gonna increase. So let's just do this and see if he'll be successful with even creating it in the first place. After I do this, then I'm gonna have to bandage up my hand too, so I don't bleed to death or get infected.
Come on.
Probably take those antibiotics too.
It worked.
And it shows there the temperature output that you get. That little symbol in the bottom middle of the screen, that's your temperature of your body. And then you got beside that your fatigue with the eye, water, how thirsty you are, and your hunger beside that. So yeah, you definitely got to watch your vitals. It is a survival game. It's not like a typical, oh, survival game, you are getting attacked by zombies, you gotta craft this and that. No, this is like pretty legit for a survival game. It's pretty deep. Alright, so I was going to do this. However, let me go into this menu. If I do this, it'll tell me a little better, like if I hit apply, what I should apply it to. So I'll apply that to my hand. My right hand? I thought it was my left hand. Regardless, doesn't really matter. And actually I shouldn't have done that, but I can make more.
That's all I have in me. We can lay down before I fall.
So that's a little bit of a scripted part where as soon as you bandage up your hand, he wants to fall asleep.
So thirsty. Gotta be a way to melt some snow.
Yeah, so we're gonna learn about how to get water. Get a preview of the current condition. Yeah, I can get the quick status too. So you've probably noticed that right away I start clicking on things and hitting buttons. Well, that's just from a previous playthrough. I knew how to do that. However, if you're just watching this for the first time and going through the game for the first time, did you notice any prompts or tutorial prompts to tell you what buttons to press? No. So that's one little gripe I have about the game, is that It just throws you into this um, survival mode, I guess you could say, where you basically have to figure out everything for yourself. Which I would understand as a person, like if I was thrown into that situation, I could figure it out. But I know that my hands are used to interact with things, pick up things. I have a backpack, maybe I have pockets, and obviously my stomach is gonna rumble, so I'm hungry, and things like that. But in this game, you just have to figure it out. So what I had to do is went to options, key bindings, and figured it out there. In a way, I guess if you really want to throw it in there for a survival game to find things in the wild, this was kind of like the way to survive. I need to learn the controls, so I had to search for that in the menu. But I mean, it's a game too, right? So a lot of times that just shows up as a prompt on the side of the screen. That's, it's kind of a minor thing, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. So let's see here. Start the fire back up, and we're gonna melt some snow. And then I will go collect some more sticks and see if there's any food nearby, because I'm starving. There should be something out there, because it is kind of like a tutorial area, even though we don't have those prompts. And I think in this playthrough, I'm going to try running less as well. So up here you have your UI for fuel. You can add more fuel or take a torch. You can cook your food if you have any food. Later on we'll get like rabbits and deer and things like that. And here you got your water, so I'm going to melt, let's say 3 liters. Now that'll take some time. Doesn't tell me how much time, which is unfortunate because pretty much everything else tells you how much time it's going to take. So I'm gonna want to boil it so I can drink it safely. I'm gonna want to stoke this fire up a little bit. Okay. Oh, should have been staying in there. And then let's boil the water. Let's only boil. This is weird too. If you boil a bit, so let's boil like 1.5 liters. You get another jug of water with clean water. I'm not entirely sure where he gets these, but that's okay. Again, it's not a big deal. It's just interesting for the type of survival game it is.
He's stuck here a while. Better see what I can use.
So it really pays to check everything. Like right now, it says you don't need these yet. Well, I will get them later. Sometimes there's also things like hanging on the tree branches that you can get, which help for first aid as well. So always be on the lookout for new things. What's this? Some birch bark. I don't want to break these down yet because I think my fire is gonna go out if I do.
Looks like debris from the crash site above.
Breaking that's gonna take 12 minutes and 50 calories. I have 0 calories, so probably not a good idea yet, but I will need it for the fire. In here, what do we got here?
I need more of that.
Oh, we got military grade MRE. Meets requirements considered to be real food. Okay. Got some more matches. That's good. So let's eat actually. That hunger back up. Alright. Now we're not so... Oh yeah, did I boil? Yeah, I boiled some water. Yep. Alright, so his basic vitals are good. However, he's got an infection. That's why I should have waited for the antibiotics, but I still have enough. And antiseptics too. I can clean that wound. So like I was saying, in that inventory screen, it'll tell me if I want to take this. To stop infection from spreading. This is to clean a wound. Also, here, if I go back to the status screen, I got an infection from the plane crash injury, and a little bit of an injury on my wrist. I got a sprained wrist from the plane crash. So I could treat this with either this, which you find on trees, that's what I was talking about before, or hydrogen peroxide. So let's go here and apply that. Hopefully it works. Cool, it healed. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. Either he spills it or just your infection's too far along and it just doesn't clean it up. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Also, let me just double check my clothing. So sometimes your items will get wet. Right now, looks like these are a little wet. They're 6%, 5%, 4% wet. Over time, if that gets too wet, it will freeze, and then you'll get really cold. You do have multiple layers as well, so you do keep quite warm. But yeah, got your missions in here, and yep, they do stack up. You do have quests essentially. And what surprised me too is there actually are NPCs, so that has some more dynamic parts to it. And you got a map eventually.
I don't feel so good.
But yeah, let's
To rest up.
oh, he's just gonna rest right here? Okay. Sure.
The weather's turning bad. I'm gonna need a good.
Yeah, so this happens quite often too. You get these crazy storms. I'm gonna go out here, it's gonna get cold. Since it is windy, blowing more sticks off the trees. So I'm gonna get that. Get as many as I can.
My fingers feel numb.
He's super cold too right now, which is not good. However, I will collect a lot of stuff. So, I will create a pretty good fire. Let me break
Getting colder.
this
I
down.
don't have enough firewood to last the night.
And so the thing is, he talks a lot, like, oh, I'm freezing, oh, I'm starving, I can eat anything, I'm super thirsty, so on, so on. But you can really push those boundaries, actually,
Damn. Freezing.
which is, you know, that's probably what I would do in real life. Like, coming from Canada, I do know what cold feels like. I do know how far you can go, push the boundaries. Not to the point of frostbite, like, that's just ridiculous. But, you know, there's safe grounds. So now it's snowing. This crate is covered too, which is pretty neat. I'm pretty sure before it wasn't covered in snow. So, there's quite a dynamic weather system game. Which is good, because this is, you know, being a survival game, you want it to be fairly authentic. However, they did, you know, have a disclaimer at the beginning of the game saying they try to be authentic as possible, but they also try to add suspense, and they had to, you know, force some things upon you. So you have to take it as it is as a game, and yeah. Let me just break down another one of these. I know he's freezing, and he's pretty hungry actually. I don't think there's any more food, so he's probably gonna starve till next day. Yeah, I don't see any more food, so let's just go back and start this fire again in this cave. I don't know what this is, but something had died here. Alright, so let's put this on and start it. I'm not going to use an accelerant yet. I'll save that for later, I think. Because he doesn't have too many issues with starting fire.
Come on.
He'll fail sometimes. Man, it's taking forever.
Fire's life out here.
Fire is life. Okay, so what else can I do here? He wants to survive through the night. He's gonna be starving. I believe, does it say here? Build a fire in the cave that will last all night, 9 hours. So, let's just add everything, I guess. See if it gets up to 9 hours. There we go.
Good. That should last me through the night.
Alright, guess he'll just sleep right here.
Thought that storm would never end. Need to find some food.
Alright, hold on, just gotta check something here. Alright, so he needs to find food. Alright, let's set out to find food. How much time does this have left on it? Hour and a half. Not bad, not bad. Your ears are your best survival tool. I should probably have headphones on then. However, it is saying that crows are circling up ahead and they might suggest that an animal carcass is there. So, there they go. There's some crows. There's probably, yeah, right there. In the middle. Before I do that, let me just take a quick break. I need to grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue here. And we gotta find some food now. There's some more sticks, I'll take them. There's some more, what's this again? Cedar firewood. Good, that's useful. So, where's it want me to go here?
That was a hell of a storm last night. Blew that tree clean over.
Ah, I gotta go up this tree. Alright. Anything else wrong with them? Nope, just hungry. Alright, let's pick up some more stuff here. What's this? Oh, my coat.
Here.
Apparently he wasn't wearing a coat. Clothing is like armor, protects against the elements. Yeah, different protection from cold, wind chill. It can get wet from blowing snow or if you fall in the water. So, yeah, apparently when it, in a wild storm, you're gonna get wet, which is true. I mean, you do in the actual winter. What you can do is you can take the clothing off and leave it by the fire if you're going out when it's a calm day, and it'll dry up for you.
This carcass could save my life. This doesn't look too good, but what choice do I have?
Let's cut this open. How long is this gonna take? It's 100% frozen. I have no calories, so let me take a little bit. It's gonna take me 30 minutes and 146 calories of the 0 that I have, but it's gotta be done. Like I said, you can really push your status effects. Yeah, so I'm not gonna eat it raw because that's just bad. I am going to look at this backpack, which is new.
Astrid's pack.
For whatever reason, he doesn't even open it. I'm sure there's some good survival stuff in there. But let's click on this. Locked, yeah, of course.
Locked.
Oh, and a cutscene. Oh, cool. Now we'll learn kind of what's happening.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking. Whoa, well, slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about? It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie... Will... I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions. Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. But it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride.
Well then, that's how we got here.
In this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
Now, I don't know why his voice is low. Bring that up a bit. Because it is pretty good. Hey Hercules, what's up? Well, good to see you back. How are you doing on this Friday? Yeah, so I don't know what the whole backstory is between those two, but it's very mysterious at this point in the game. As well, I believe we can't go up here. Well, I know we can't go up here, but yep. He's not ready for that yet. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Not too bad. I wanted to get on earlier, play some more Absolver, and unfortunately I had other things to do, and now I'm on playing The Long Dark. Alright, so those rose hips that we couldn't get before, we can collect those and prepare them. Let's get some of those. Actually, let's get a bunch of them because they're good for medical reasons. And oh yeah, we'll go eat and then we'll come back and get this the rest of that meat. Have you checked out this game before? Yeah, we do have a YouTube channel as well. It should be, well actually no, we can't put a username on it yet. It might be within a command. Let me double check. Nope, not that one. Is it in this one? Huh. Apparently we don't have the YouTube in there. Let me link that for you real quick. There you go. That's our YouTube. As of right now, we're just archiving all the live streams over there on the YouTube page. We will be doing original content, such as reviews and things like that. Reviews and, well, a bunch of other things. We have other ideas as well. So, yeah, check it out. Yeah, this game is really interesting. It used to be an early access, but yes, it's not the typical survival game. As I was saying before, a lot of survival games don't really live up to the definition of survival. This is the first one that actually like has deep survival elements. Like you actually have like proper vitals, you have like temperature you have to worry about, you know, everything to collect and craft, and yeah, it's pretty deep. On multiple playthroughs before this, I did not have very successful runs, and I've learned that very much trial and error. Alright, so ate a little bit. I'm gonna need more. Let me drink a bit more water and get more of that meat from that deer. He can't run yet because he sprained his ankle, which reminds me, I do have to boil that stuff, make a tea. To then. Here. So, rose hips are ready to be boiled to make a healing natural tea. 15 minutes. So that's another thing you have to worry about too, is all the time it takes to craft things. Other games, it's like, okay, you want to craft it? Boom, there, you got it. This game, it takes 15 minutes, and in that time, your stats are going to go down. You're going to get more hungry in 15 minutes. You're going to get more tired, especially if you're breaking things down. And, of course, in that time, my fire went down too. Put some more wood on. Drink that tea up, and hopefully it'll heal my ankle a bit. There we go. And it warms me up, which is very good. Because you get cold in this game a lot. I'm going to break some more of this down because I'm going to need more wood for the night. Otherwise I'll freeze to death. This takes 10 minutes and 42 calories, so again, something to look out for. Do you have any plans for this weekend, or are you just going to play some games? Unfortunately I have to work, but I'll probably get on the stream again in the evening. Alright, he's getting pretty hungry, so I should get some more of that food. I think I'm going to take the rest of it. It's going to take an hour. I'm going to get pretty hungry in that time. But I'm going to need it to move forward. And it looks like he's pretty frozen too now. Oh, actually that's because I didn't put his coat on yet. Let me put his coat on. Oh, you're excited for the fight? Nice. Yeah, I don't watch UFC, but I know those fights are pretty exciting. I used to have a coworker who would tell me about it, you know, the day after the event happened, and he'd get so into it, and I'm like, whoa, that's so sweet. You gonna have people over, or are you gonna go to a bar? Oh, this is frozen. I don't want that on yet. I'm gonna have to warm that up.
Wait.
I feel like that's the type of thing that you'd want to go to a bar to do. Have that environment of everyone cheering and whatnot. However, with that said, it'd probably be more convenient at home.
I could eat anything right now.
It's like one of those big fights, right? Like one of them's boxing and one of them's UFC, or am I getting the people wrong?
Come on. It worked.
Okay, let's cook this food. He's really gonna need this. Most hyped up fight? Yeah, definitely. Oh, you're in the EU? Okay. Alright, well thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time. And you can watch the rest of this on YouTube if you'd like, now that you have that. And have a good night. Sounds like it's getting windy outside. Yep. Gonna storm soon. Okay, so I should actually start this. I should have put the coat by the fire while I was doing that. To thaw it out.
Come on.
Alright, there we go. So, let's put that coat, drop it here. Anything else I need to? Nope. Okay, so that coat is 16% frozen. It's gonna warm up. So I'll leave that to be. Guess I forgot to eat. I cooked it, but I gotta eat. Surprisingly, that doesn't,
It hurts.
food poisoning?
Oh, it hurts.
What? Did I not, is that the cook? Maybe I did the raw one. Oops. I guess I wasn't looking. No, I thought, oh yeah, I did have one, didn't I? Shoot. Okay, I need 2 tablets of those, or I can make a tea. Let me see, can I make a tea here? Where is it? Where are you? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna take 2 tablets of these. Because I was stupid and then ate raw meat.
Why didn't that work?
Oh no! Oh, I need more. Okay, so I gotta sleep that off. This. Well, okay, so I've taken them, so now he's gotta rest, that's what it's saying. But there's a storm brewing. So I have to break some more of this down. even though I ate that raw meat, I should eat the cooked meat. And drink some more water. Like I said, you can push these stats a bit further. You'll start complaining a lot, but you can push it pretty far. What did I come out here for? Oh yeah, the rosebud.
Can't feel my hands.
Oh, you'll be fine. I should know. Like, what's the temperature out? Should say here somewhere. Feels like -20. Oh, actually, that's pretty cold. I would not go outside if it was -20. -5. Yeah, -10. That's pushing it. -20. Yeah, that's pretty cold. Looks like it's going to be a stormy night, so let's get as much wood as I can. The sun is setting, as you can see in the top right. Right there.
My stomach. It hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
I'm sorry I gave you raw meat. You'll be fine. So it's 85% wet, so it goes from frozen to wet. It'll be good to get that on too. It'll keep me a little warmer when it's windy like that.
Come on.
I think by tomorrow we can start moving forward and get out of this little cave. And that's tomorrow in game time.
It worked.
So he's doing okay for water. I could make some more. That's gonna be too much time, so let's do this. Oh shoot, it still put it out. However, not completely out, so I can still stoke it up. That's actually a lot. A lot of sticks. Okay, so he's gonna warm up. He's getting tired. He's probably gonna go to sleep. Drink a bit more water. This century? What is that? Oh shoot! I forgot to boil that water too. I'm really not thinking, am I? Wow. Well, you guys are gonna see just how bad he can get. So to treat it, you need more boiled water and tea. Can I make the tea yet? Yes. Kind of purified it too. This is actually probably going to be quicker. Let's do that. And then here we go. I don't know why that shows under food. You would think it's going to be under water if it's going to be if you drink it. Okay, so I do need that. However, when I go into, what is my actual status effect? I forget. F. It says you need 2 liters of water plus tea or antibiotics. So, usually it's kind of in that order. Let's do that. I only have 1.75 liters. That's how much I drank. I need a bit more though, I think. Yeah. Ah, great. Okay, so let's melt some more. He's getting pretty tired too, unfortunately. But I'm doing this for his own good. His health isn't doing too well overall. Yeah, it's gonna start staggering now. I don't want to drink that much, but what, that treatment didn't work? Oh no. Well, let's can I wear this yet? Yeah. So let's wear that. And what you can do is you can well, let me put more wood on here. This burns. Oops. Took a torch. The torch on. Hopefully that gets me through enough. What you can do is you can wait. Find it. Where is it? So maybe I have to wait till I get the bedroll. And usually you get like a pack of cards and you can wait through the night. Because for some reason I can't tell him to sleep right now. Don't stumble into the fire.
May as well rest up.
Oh, there we go.
No telling what tomorrow will bring.
I wish I would have looked at that. I wasn't thinking, I was looking at chat and stuff. Okay, well at least the food poisoning's healed. But not my water.
I feel stronger today. I think I can climb out of here now.
Okay, so his ankle is healed. So as you learn things about the world, either through your own actions or through interacting with people, you unlock knowledge about people, places, things, and actions. Deeper knowledge can be revealed when you gain the trust of other survivors you meet. This knowledge is tracked in your journal for future reference. So, yeah, my hands feel stronger now. Time to climb out of the ravine. That's on the 5th day. We've been here for 5 days already. Isn't that crazy? My fire's gone out. We're just gonna leave that there. I guess there's nothing else to take. I've already got my coat. No more sticks here, as far as I can tell. I'm pretty rested up. I do have this issue still, which I can probably fix if I make more tea. Which I can do. Oh, there's actually more branches. Let me get that. I don't really need to, because as I move forward, there's going to be like a whole ton of sticks. So, you know, this isn't a big deal, but might as well. Oh, cloth actually will be useful. I'm glad I didn't leave that behind. And that's a big branch. How long would that take actually? About the same amount of time. It just looked bigger. And do I still have water? Yes. Drink this water and set out. Can he now run? Yep, but I don't want to, because he'll get more tired. and then he gets cranky. So there's more branches here. I'll grab the stick just because I can pick it up. I'm not going to break those down. I've gotten all of that. Is there anything over here? No. I can't jump, so I wouldn't be able to get back if I did that. You know what? Let's take it anyways. Because in another playthrough I did have some issues. Another time I didn't. So it really just kind of depends on how you plan for the future.
Only one way to go. Up.
One way to go. Better than down there. And he's cold, so I'm gonna have to find another cave and start a fire. Making that tea will help as well. That'll really warm him up. So let's collect a bunch of this rose hip. Make a tea, which will help with fixing my, I don't know what you call it, tainted water issue. What was that called? Dysentery? I don't know how to pronounce that. Dysentery? I don't know. Okay, so he's getting pretty cold actually. He's got a hypothermia risk. I'm gonna have to look out for that. You can recover from it, but it does have health effects to it. So it's gonna take time, it's gonna take rest.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Collect as much of this as I can. He does get overweight if you collect too many items. However, you can hold quite a bit, so collect as much as you can, and I'd say drop wood. Definitely want stuff that can heal you. You can be as careful as you want, but you're still gonna hurt yourself.
Finally made it.
I'm surprised that he's able to climb all that after 5 days when he had that shard through his hand. That would have hurt. That takes time to heal. You probably would need stitches for that too, I would think. Yeah, walking is slower, but he's not going to get as tired. And that's a huge benefit. Oh yeah, and I should be looking at the trees for that stuff I was talking about.
I sure hope Astrid's not in there.
Oh, more of the plane crash.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher, Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor? That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
But I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to
Mackenzie,
say.
not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
There must be signs of Astrid around here somewhere.
Well then, that's unfortunate. So that's how we got here. There was some sort of Aurora Borealis where, I guess in that case it's a geomagnetic storm. In this game it's actually heightened, so those type of storms really affect the electrical components of like the plane, for instance, and I guess buildings and all that. So yeah, that's why we crashed. All our instruments went down and we had no control. And that's what happens in this game. They're gonna tell the story all out of order. It's just gonna kind of come to us as we come across things. More clothing. Good. Doesn't say there. I'll have to double check here. Yeah, it's frozen. What else was there? There's a vest. It's frozen. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to wear that yet, but that is helpful once I do thaw it out. Oh, beef jerky. Yum. Once I thaw it out, it'll be very useful for keeping warm. Let's see what's over here. The cliff. Looks like more of the plane wreckage. Oh, that's where I was. Right. So it looks like the plane crashed here, went down there. Somehow I survived by falling from here down to there. That's crazy to think. But here I am. Surviving in the wilderness, trying to figure out how to survive. So I came from there. Oh, what's this?
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
Run for your life. Walking through the snow with heavy pack can get tiring, but sometimes you have to run. Escape wildlife, avoid weak ice, or get to shelter. Keep in mind that sprinting uses up calories, more calories than walking, and your sprint stamina is limited by how restrictive your clothing is. It takes time to recover stamina. Alright, so which way did I come again? Oh, that way. Yeah, so I'm going this way. I was looking ahead and I was like, wait, there's some branches there. Did I not get that? But no, this is the way forward. So it wants me to run, which he's actually pretty slow while running. So never mind. And it could also be because he's frozen. He's got like a hypothermia risk, so that makes sense. I'm gonna pick up the sticks again, not so much the branches, just because I don't have the time and I want to keep warm. Plus I have that issue of that. Okay, so it looks like if in here, if I really wanted to know how much of a risk he had for hypothermia, it tells me here. There's a bar plus 39%. In this menu, the game is still going on in the background. So I gotta be careful with that too. You can't just pause it. I believe this pauses it, nothing happens then, but yeah. You're basically living the life while you're playing. Kind of like Sims in that way. It's like a first-person Sims without like going through life. It's just in this wilderness trying to learn how to survive. I know it's a poor comparison, but I mean, in some broad spectrum, you could look at it that way. I mean, my mom even compared it to Tamagotchi back in like the 90s when you had to like take care of them. I explained to her, I was like, you have to survive in the wilderness and take care of this character. She's like, oh, like Tamagotchis. And I was like, no, not quite, but in some, like I said, in a broad spectrum, you could look at it that way if you wanted to. Oh, footprints. So, these must be her footprints. How? Oh, wait. Those are mine. I came back. I was gonna say, if those are her footprints, so I walked around in a circle. If those are her footprints, why did they not get covered up in the storm? But, yeah, apparently I walked around in a circle I didn't even realize. Which is wasting time, because I'm getting very cold. And I can kind of walk up here, but I can't go very far. Not that there's a point to it. I'm gonna just double check and see if there's anything up here. Other than a cliff. Nope, just another way down. Oh, there's some rabbits. So, here's another piece of her cloth. And some stones. Let's collect those. Neat thing is when you're crouched you can kind of like wobble, walk side to side, which is pretty legit if you think about it. Oh, he needs some more water. There's also that pop or soda, however you want to say it, where soda, if you drink that, it'll help with his thirst as well as his hunger, surprisingly. Which I think the hunger part of it is more just adding to the calories. But it has 250 hunger, so. So I do want to equip it, but not yet, because it's hard to pick up little items like that when it's equipped. You tend to throw it instead. Aim true and you won't go hungry. You can pick up small stones and use them to stun rabbits. Equip them and throw them to hit a rabbit, then grab it while stunned. If you kill it, you can eat it. So the only issue is aiming. Aiming is pretty interesting in this game. I'll show you here. So you equip. You can aim with your hand. It looks like if you aim like right there, you'd be able to hit it. But it's not as precise as you would think. Let's try this. Yeah, see, I just missed. So now I gotta wait for it to stop running or chase after it, which is gonna still run. It's afraid of me. And try to get it. That's hard to do when you're starving. Like if you're standing there starving and you get to the point where you're staggering, it's hard to throw. So again, in another playthrough, I ran right by this whole area. See, there's that problem. I threw the stone while trying to pick something up, so I might put that away real quick. And then I'll try to get a bunny. Because I'm going to have to find a cave soon and start a fire. And hole up for the night. So I can progress forward. And the whole reason why I was rushing forward is because I'm used to that in other games. Like I'm not used to survival. I'm used to an objective. And when you get an objective like, hey, there's my friend, she went this way, I gotta go find her, I'm gonna run forward. So, yeah. This time I'm gonna take my time.
Been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
So someone left some stuff here, which is good. That's gonna help. And, hopefully I can get a bunny or two here. There we go. Ah, hate it. think like you gotta aim with your thumb. So if your thumb is on what you're trying to hit, then I think you hit it. Let me try that theory. So there's my thumb. A little bit too low. And now they're all running in the same direction. Great. So it is possible to hit them while they're running. It's tricky. And of course, crouch walking is going to help a lot too. They won't hear you. There you go. So that was right on my thumb. So I think that's how you gotta aim. And we're just gonna, you know, just cuddle this bunny and break its neck. My bad. Please don't call PETA. It had to be done. Everyone's gotta survive. Okay, so again, I'm gonna get it eventually. It will be consistent. It's just getting used to it. Oh, there's one right here. And even though it's so close, I missed it. Come on. I have to come back. I really need to heal. Also, it looks like he's got a lot of weight. So that's stopping him from running. So that's probably why I wasn't able to run as well. So frustrating. Yeah, see I can't run because in the bottom right there it has the icon of him being over encumbered. So and what you can do is it does remember where you place stuff, so if you drop it on the ground you can come back and get it. It doesn't despawn or anything like that. I could start a fire here, however, well he's getting tired. Oh yeah, and you can also grab these, they help with fire. And I think those things I was talking about in the tree, I must have passed them actually. I can't remember. I wasn't really looking. Yeah, so let's move forward. I don't want him to sleep out here. I think there's a cave coming up somewhere. Oh, there's the stuff on the tree I was talking about. I don't want to say what it is because I can't remember what it is. I don't want to get it wrong.
There must be a way to get up there.
Old man's beard. Yeah, I knew it had old man. I didn't know. So it's moss to prevent infection. Good for antibacterial properties. Can be prepared for treatment. Apply it to injuries to reduce infection. Alright, so she marked this area again, so I gotta go up here. I do want more of this. Like I said, I could have made a fire back there, however I don't want to waste wood when I'm trying to move forward. Hopefully he's not too tired and falls here. That would suck. Alright.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Okay, so he's starting to get hypothermia now. That's not good. He's also hungry. Get a little protein in him. I do know there's a cave up here, so hopefully I can make it in time. Hey, Mr. Firkin, what's up? Oh, I died. From that. That's right. So it's both the same point. Game is very much trial and error, so As bad as I feel about dying there, it's a learning thing. Oh wow. It puts me right here? Oh no. Where was this? Oh, back here. Wow. How are you? What's up for your Friday? Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Right. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things
Yeah,
are
that
supposed
really
to end.
sucked dying. What I should have done, and I know I told myself not to, I should have probably made a fire back there where there was a campfire and warmed up and then moved forward. But what I wanted to do was get to the cave so I can rest inside in case it started to storm again. But we'll get back there. Am I going the right way? Nope.
Oh, boy. Feels like my stomach's burning.
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
I think what I'm gonna do, I guess I'll collect some more sticks, but I'll run to that campfire and then make that tea, and then hopefully that'll heal my stomach, and then he won't die from that, and then I can warm up, and then he won't get hypothermia, and then I can move forward. That's my plan. And let's not walk in a circle this time. Hey, stop yawning. We're almost there. I guess we'll get these stones now while we're here. Oh, there's none under here anymore. They changed where they spawned. Interesting. See if I can hit him on this one. Nope. So tricky. I just want one so that I can eat when I move forward. Also, I should be looking at these stumps. There's mushrooms that grow on the stumps too.
Oh, boy. Feels like my stomach's burning.
Oh, I got him on the bounce. Just doing what we gotta do. I know it's sad. Gotta eat. So if I move forward quicker now, I could probably make it before what happened last time. But I want to check this fire oak real quick because I know there was some stuff there for me.
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
Let's just start this for like 2 seconds. And make a tea.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Fire's life out here.
Alright. So I need to go in here first and craft this. And then maybe I'll do another one. No, that'll take time. I don't have time right now. Yeah, let's cook this, which will make a tea. And let's drink that. And hopefully that helps my issue. Oh, it's warming up. So there's that. I do have some beef jerky. Let's eat a bit of that before moving forward. And he's gonna get tired soon, so okay, so he is warming up. Apparently that didn't work. Even though I tried. 10 of 10 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rest as well, which I will do when I move forward. Let's do that. I know you do get something when you move forward here. I can eat this as well. I don't want to. That's kind of weird. And I'm probably going to come back here anyways, so let's not get all this right now. Or yeah, I'm definitely going to come back here because of the rabbits. I'm going to get more rabbit meat. I just need to go ahead and rest. Oh, there's another deer here, so I can get more meat there as well, which will be very useful. As you can see, there's lots of rabbits down there still, where I came from. It was so close. The cave's like right there. Like, why did he have to die? And like, there's really no penalty for dying, other than you have to restart at some crazy checkpoint. Like, at least it's not permadeath. That would suck. So sometimes you run across these caves where they're deeper and then it transitions. Other times you just kind of walk right into it. So might need to improvise light source, craft torches, flares, lanterns, and darkness hides dangers. Oh, I wonder what's in there. And prevents you from crafting, repairing, and other actions. So I can still see a little bit. I can see there's a corpse here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
That's not Astrid, I hope. I guess no, I guess it wouldn't be. Oh, I got a bedroll. This helps restore conditions and helps you recover afflictions. So that's going to be very useful for this next part. Hopefully I can heal my infection. And I'm also going to light a match. I can see a little bit ahead of me. Gonna move forward here, kind of walk along the edges. And what's in here? Something else up this way. Okay. Oh, a torch.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, let's equip it. And I think I could light it, yeah. Ooh. Looks like somebody was camping out here. Let's search this. It'd be cool if I could take this. I can hold more items. But he'd rather just take all the items instead. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have a backpack on himself, does he? No, he doesn't even have a backpack. So how is he carrying all this wood and stuff? I don't think his pockets are that big. Another thing is this is frozen, so I'm going to have to drop that. And this is frozen. And how are these? They're good. I'm going to wear them. Good, that'll help warm up my hands a bit. So there's a little triangle icon that indicates that you have an item in there that's not equipped. Well, that's helpful. That's how I need to drop it really quick. And I think that's close enough to light this fire. So oh, I don't have any other tinder? Because that's going to start at 33 minutes. Okay, let's do that. So let's do that. We'll warm up. We'll cook that rabbit. And maybe, oh yeah, we'll rest here as well. And then, unfortunately, I think that'll be nighttime. We'll have to wait through the night as well. And then go get that deer. Maybe get another rabbit or two. Oh, great. That happens sometimes too. It doesn't light. You have to retry. Which really sucks, because then it's a waste of time.
Come on.
Come on, you could do it. Come on.
Turned out pretty well.
Awesome. So. Oh, I can cook these peaches too. Okay. And oh, it just opens them. So why would I need a fire to open them? Oh, because then it cooks it right away.
Well,
You're not gonna die. Alright, so let's see here. Drink this. It's gonna help with water and food. Let us drink some actual water. Which for some reason didn't help. And I guess let's eat those peaches. And then we can put the bed right here. Which for some reason, so there we go, there's the cards. For some reason that's under the campcraft, but whatever. Where would be a good spot for it? I guess that's a good spot. close to the fire will keep warm. That stuff is... Yep, it's warming up. So, okay, let's stoke this fire. And that torch is ruined anyways. So what time is it? So the sun is setting. That's not good for this. However, he will keep fairly warm in here. So I'm guessing we're gonna need at least 9 hours. By doing so, we're gonna burn 300 calories. Right now it feels like 29 degrees, which is pretty warm. That's great. Sleeping 8 hours is gonna suck for my health, or my my hunger. Well, let's do it anyways. He'll survive. He'll just complain for a bit. That's interesting. I took that soda and then water, and oh wow, it's the middle of the night. 8 hours is the middle of the night. That sucks. Well, I guess I'll eat snacks or whatnot, and sleep for another 8, I guess. It feels pretty cold, but let's do it. What's his health like? Oh, he's fine. He kept warm. He's in a cave. He needs some food. Which is understandable. And some more water, which I need to boil. Let's do this so it goes really quick, because I want to really get going here.
Turned out pretty well.
Because actually I'm going to get off really soon. I just realized the time. So yeah, let's move forward a bit here. Okay, that's not going to work. I need to stoke this up. And I'm gonna need more, so let's just do it. Whatever time it takes. Wow, it takes like over an hour to melt snow. And I gotta boil it yet. Well, good thing I have a lot of sticks. Yeah. Boiling doesn't seem to take as long, which is pretty good. Okay, so I got lots of water now. I don't want to really add too much there. It is midday. Which is good. How's my status? No afflictions? Perfect. Do I have that clothing ready now? Yep. Even better. Now I can keep a little warmer. Let's wear that underneath, I believe. Outer layer. So, an inner layer right against him, and then he's got a sweater, and then this and that. Okay, perfect. And then this is an inner layer. So where? I don't know what that is. Oh, it needs to be repaired. It'll take 12 minutes. It needs to be skilled. Chance of oh, actually, you know what? That'll be a good chance of success. Okay, that'll help. A lot of these things need to be repaired. What was that I had? Oh, that. I have to repair that too. Got a hole in his knee. I should be careful how much cloth I use though, because I'm gonna need it for bandages later. Why did he not wear that? I put it on. Alright. So, I have a warmth bonus of +7 and windproof bonus of +3, which is very good because it feels like, oh yeah, well, the fire's on. But if it's -20, it'll help by +7 and +3. So.
I'm so thirsty I can't think straight.
Oh yeah, needs a drink. And I don't have food. That's gonna help a little bit. I guess it'll help till I get out of the cave. And get that deer and bring the deer back. Oh, right, I have to crouch somewhere here. Somewhere. There we are. Oh, let's read that letter that we got. We got a sewing kit as well. Nice. Where is that letter? In here? Ah, here we go. I left with others, but the storm turned bad and I couldn't keep up. Some turned back to see if they could wait it out in the old church. I kept going, but I think I took a wrong turn. I'll backtrack in the morning and see if I can find their trail. The letter is signed Alice. That's probably who this this woman is right here, unfortunately. Yeah, too bad she died. She should have stuck with the others that went to the church. So it looks like it might storm again the next day. There's the crows, so I'm gonna have to catch up to them and get that deer carcass. I don't want to drop down there. Might get hurt. You always have to watch out for that stuff, because if you fall, you're gonna probably like sprain your ankle or something. And that's gonna cost you time. Still rabbits down there? Yep, there's a few. Okay, and the cool thing about this is you can get hide, which will help with some stuff when crafting, and guts, which you use for bait. And let's get a... You know what? Let's just get everything in this time. I'll take the time and do it. Alright, that's good. Now we'll, it's getting cold actually, that's why. We'll go back and, I want to get more wood, but I can't. Too windy.
Too cold to think.
And it's going to take a while to cook food, so he's probably going to get even more hungry as well. Well, let's get back and see what happens. I should break these branches down, to be honest.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Oh, shut it. I wish you could just like double click there. The breakdown thing would be right there. And I say this all with the luxury of having water beside me and like possibly a snack if I wanted to, but here he is starving. So I should be able to walk through this memorized. Sort of. Yeah. I don't want to waste matches if I don't have to. Alright, let's start this again. I only have one accelerant, so no. Not waste that right now.
Damn it.
Ah. Well, that probably wasn't the best thing for Tinder.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
That didn't work.
Fine.
That did it.
Ooh, he sounds excited. Okay, so we're gonna be cooking for a while, and we're gonna be keeping warm. Ah, it's moldy too. Damn. Wonder how that affects it for eating. Oh, it's just gamey. So that did like nothing. It says it'll help 880. Yet, oh, because he was that hungry. Oh wow. He was that hungry that didn't increase it on the first one. And I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna put so much on. It'd probably be worth it to go get the rabbits. Because I'm gonna be holed up in here for the night again. And I'm gonna need to keep warm and eat, so. Let's see if we can get ourselves a rabbit. Actually, we do have one, don't we? Yes, so I need to harvest it. So we get a bit of meat there. I'm gonna go get another one now. Okay. Let's go get another one. Or two if we can. As long as we don't waste too much time. I'm gonna get more sticks. It's pretty cold out here. And feels like -3. That's nothing. -3 is fine. Okay, so apparently there's no like climb down command. You just kind of have to like fall. So yeah, be careful with that so you don't like sprain your ankle again. We'll get more of this for the health benefits, and we'll get this for the health benefits. Prevent infection. Perfect. Come on. What does the description say? I forget. Small stone, big enough to stun an animal. Might be enough to scare off a bigger one. Oh, so like if you come across a deer, you can probably scare it off. Or a wolf. Interesting. So frustrating. I think you have the right throw. Like, I'm pretty sure, did I not determine that you pretty much have to aim it with your thumb? And then I miss. I feel like it's over more. It must not be right at the thumb. Unless he's just terrible at throwing. I really don't know. So I figured it was right here. I think it's more like right in this pocket. And I'm sure it matters too how far you are away from them. Come on, I don't really have time for this. Really? I thought that would have hit it. It just went right over it. Come on. Stop being so difficult. He's just terrible at throwing. Like, I'm sure it's difficult in real life, but like, come on. At that point, he should have just caught it. You can hear all the sticks that he's carrying. And I don't know where he's carrying them, but he's carrying them. I can't break that down? That's weird. Oh, it's starting to snow too, which is gonna make my clothing wet. Well, I know I'm gonna need this to keep warm through the night. So I do have one rabbit, so I can eat. I would like another one though. Stop running. Got him. Two. So what, I can only hold 3 at a time? Is that what that indicator is at the top of the screen? Or that's just the amount of kills that you've made? Well, to go in the direction I want to go. I was gonna say, worst case, if I don't hit that one, I can hit the other one. Oh, look at the little bunny prints. I'll have to check later. I'm not gonna check right now. But that could be the amount of kills. So yeah, don't eat that. Maybe I'll eat some of this. It's a nice little snack. Although I can't imagine what it would taste like. I feel like it's probably gonna storm next if it's starting to snow now. So yeah, I definitely have to prepare. So I'm not gonna go back out if it's storming. Well, I will if I have to, obviously. Okay, so now it's really dark because sun is setting. I might be able to do it by memory, but I think I'll light this. I know I can do the other side by memory. I'm just not too sure about this side because you have to crouch at a certain point. So from here now I know I just gotta go straight. Keep to the right. Come on. Fine. There we go. Jeez. Why would he throw that match away? He could have used it to light the fire.
Damn it.
Come on, it's not that hard to make a fire. 55%?
Come on. Come on. Why didn't that work?
Wow, you're... Oh my god. He's running low on his matches too. Okay, so we got it going a bit. Let's add some more fuel. It looks like this is all just going to be used for cooking. Because, like I said, in this cave, it's okay if he gets cold and whatnot. Or the fire's not going, because, yeah, you know, it's in a cave. It's warmer than outside, so you'll just have to bear with it. I'm still doing okay for water. I don't want to take the time to make it anyways. And... well, no, let's use it. Keep warm. I really shouldn't have. Well, for the night I will, yeah. Just because of the night. Yeah, he's gonna be hungry in the morning again. Alright, let's sleep here, and then we're gonna call it for the night. That little indicator went down. I know I have 2 rabbits here. Well, let's harvest that. It might be the amount that you can carry. I probably only carry 3 meat, but I could be wrong. Okay, so there's 1. Might as well do it to pass time. Oh, it's not gonna be enough time to cook. Let's cook 1. And then we'll eat that. That way we can rest for the night. Cooked. Make sure I click on the cook one. Hey man, how's it going? Your timing's kind of poor. I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon. There it is. And let's sleep for, it's midnight, so, well, kind of. Like, this game's kind of weird, so I'm gonna say 8 hours, I guess. Unless you want to hop on, maybe we can play some, maybe a match or 2 of Lawbreakers if you want it. What time is it now? Okay, good, it's morning. Let's have some water. And yeah, let's have some more food. Oh shoot, now I gotta cook it. Well, he's gonna have to be hungry for a bit. Okay, let's move out of this area so I know when I come back that it's not just darkness. And also, let's go to this end of the cave. Actually, no, when I leave, it's gonna put me back to the campfire because that's where it saves. So, yeah. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna play for tonight. That's 2 hours, pretty much, of The Long Dark. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This will be archived on our Twitch page for, I guess, about 2 weeks. We're gonna put it on our YouTube page as well, if you want to continue watching the VOD there. But yeah, that's all for tonight, and have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully you have a good weekend. Alright, see you later.